the thing that we've been trying to avoid is attracting the attention of Google or Microsoft, who can, throw millions of dollars and hundreds of developers at doing the thing we're trying to do with not millions of dollars and 8 developers. So, you know, um, we don't want somebody to eat our lunch. Fortunately, we have a patent. Unfortunately, you got to have money to pay lawyers to defend your patent. So,
can you talk more about the patent, Phil? Just give everybody an explanation of what actually happens.
I mean, the patent is a patent on the nuance itself, the idea of a data structure containing both data and logic, and the ability to control access to it, and to control its movement, the link to that patent on USPTO has been shared on the Discord a bunch of times. The patent itself, Andrew could go into exhaustive detail of them. The first patent he wrote, we wrote another one together that is not all the way through the process yet. That's more implementation focused, so it's more the fabric than the nuance. That one is not done yet, but yeah, basically the idea of intelligent data agents and a data structure in which to encapsulate them is what the original patent is about. Are there people out there doing things that we might say infringe our patent? Maybe they are. Are we going to have to do something about that? Maybe. Yeah, we're maybe going to have to start thinking about that, because some of these other people coming out and saying we're doing agent-based AI. Yeah, but we have a patent.
And that makes sense. You're talking about, you don't want Microsoft and Google and all of these multi-billion-dollar funded organizations or entities coming and taking your lunch, as you said. That obviously explains a lot, especially to people inside the community, a lot of thought members that have been around for maybe a couple of years. And they kind of get a bit frustrated sometimes that you guys aren't putting out all of your information and aren't telling everybody what your lunch is today. But it makes sense now why that is the case.
And I've told them that. I've told them that any number of times. Like, look, I'll tell you as much as I can, but there are things I'm just not going to talk about, and here's why.
So what's your plan? What's your plan to avoid the schoolyard bullies, as it were, in order for you to bring your vision and purpose of what Thought AI can do for the world? How are you going to bring that to life whilst navigating these said playground bullies?
Well, some of it is we want to do it better than them. We may not be able to do it first. There are other people out there doing agent-based AI, and we may not be able to do it first, but we want to do it better. And at some point, of course, there probably will come a time where we have to step up and say, look, you guys are infringing on our patent. Yeah, we don't have billions of dollars to pay our lawyers. How about we work out a licensing deal? And then we share in a little bit of that revenue from them and in licensing. But I don't know. Legal strategy isn't necessarily my thing. My thing is I'm going to try to do it better than they're doing it.
And how do you think you can do it better than they're doing it without revealing too much proprietary information?
Well, I think part of it is, we've been working on this for quite a while. And, we bring, Andrew brings some unique experience. I bring some unique experience to really what this solution ought to be. And all of the other ones that I have looked at so far, they don't have a lot of depth. They're approaching those agents at a very simplistic level. And obviously they have not thought it through quite as long as we have. They're just starting out. But I haven't seen any solution out there that is as comprehensive as ours will be when we have it fully realized. Again, their solutions are, we'll call them, they're one level deep when we're talking 6 or 8 levels beyond that of all of the things that we're working at doing, and will they get to some of those things? Probably. They will probably think some of those things through as they go along, but we're a little ahead of that part. Now, we aren't quite fully implemented yet either, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And the whole point is to get there before somebody, as you say, eats our lunch altogether. We don't want that. But again, what I see them doing right now is they're starting with ideas we had 8 years ago, right? And they haven't thought it through to the point that we have now. So I think we have time to get to a point where we have a superior solution to the ones that I've seen. Um, but we don't have a lot of time, and so we need to keep cracking.